Alright guys, we're back again. Another tool review and comparison this time. This time we've got a 20 volt cordless drill driver set from Parkside. We're going to compare it with a similar DeWalt drill. I'll give you the pros and cons of it, who it's aimed at and would I recommend it. So let's stick around to find out guys. Right, let's get into it. The set comes with the drill driver itself. It's a brushed motor. Most tool ranges are going down the road brushless. Probably recommend the brushless, to be honest with you guys, if you can afford it. It's just a better motor, more power. Two batteries, they're two 2 amp hour batteries. You've got a charger and a whole host of different accessories, which we'll just touch on. I'm not going to go deep into it. We'll get the comparison and stuff out of the way. Right guys, let's unbox it and we'll get going. First of all guys, there is a little cable tie on here. I've removed it, but just be aware that, have a look to see is it there. If it's off, it's probably being tampered with. You might be missing a few bits, or it could be a store return or something like that. Just a little tip for you. Right, straight away guys, it's a nice case, handy case to be honest, and this is why I think they're kind of aiming it at the DIY user, because you've got a whole host of different accessories there. Be handy for somebody kind of starting out that doesn't want to invest in buying all these bits separately, and it might be aimed at somebody that's already invested in some Parkside power tools, so you might want to keep that battery platform going. Right, first of all, a couple of long shank and short shank posi and Torx bits. I think 75mm and 50mm. Standard bits. Seem good, decent quality. You've got steel bits ranging from 1.5 up to 6.5 drill bits. And then you've got your standard Torx, flats, hex heads, standard sizes. And then you've Phillips and posi bits. A couple of wood bits ranging from 4 to 10 and a drill driver adapter. You've got a box knife, seems decent quality, rubber handle on it, and a pencil. And then a little box of lead for those of you that don't have enough lead in your pencils. You've got a measuring tape, a couple of socket sets, a couple of sockets should I say, a countersink and a center punch. I won't go into these guys too deep. They are what they are. The set itself, you've got your drill, the spare battery. The battery already comes installed in the drill, so you've your two batteries, as we said, 20 volts, and your charger, standard charger. The drill itself, we'll get into it, and we'll start making the comparison. Right guys, first of all, the first thing I notice, it feels okay, it feels nice. Nice rubber handle, nicely weighted. You've got 25 different torque settings, from 1 up to 25. You've got your drill setting. There's no hammer action on it. You've got 2 speed settings. They're kind of marketing this as you've got one for your your screw gun, and then the higher speed is for your drilling needs. Now you can use both for either or either. There's no difference in the two really, other than the speed. That's all. So speed wise, speed 1, speed 2. Now guys, if you see the sparks, that's how you know you've got a brush motor. If you're seeing sparks coming out of the tool, you can see it lighting up there. That's how you know you've got a brush motor. The chuck, nice steel chuck. It's not bad. Seems decent quality. and then you've got a light on the bottom. It would be handier to maybe have the light up here. We'll do the comparison with the DeWalt in a sec. So first impressions, seems okay, guys. Seems okay. How it will stack up against the DeWalt, we'll see in a sec. So guys, we'll get the rig set up and we'll start testing it out, okay? Right guys, we'll do a little comparison and then final thoughts on the Parkside Cordless, and we're going to be comparing it against a similar DeWalt, a brush motor. Now guys, I've had this drill close on 6 years now. It is model number TCD776. It comes with two 1.5 amp hour batteries, 18 volt. And I picked that up for 99 euros in B&Q nearly 6 years ago. So it was a good price, good drill. It served me well. You can see I've done plenty of hacking around with it. It's got plenty of use, to be honest, and it's still going strong. So we're comparing old against new. And also battery power, 18 volt, 1.5 amp. The Parkside should have more power. Does it have more power? Let's wait and see. Yeah, will it stand up as long as the DeWalt? I don't know. Maybe, maybe. But we'll get into it, guys. We're going to use the same bit for both. We might as well start off with the Parkside. I'll just show you a quick demo driving a 40, a 60 and then a 100mm screw. So we'll set them up. We'll go 40 and 60, and then we'll leave the 110. Right, so it's speed 1, which Parkside recommend for the screw in action. It's a bit easier as well, especially when you're holding it one-handed. Now, we'll take them out, I suppose. Now, yeah, that's not bad, guys, I have to say. Seems well. I've driven a couple of screws, as you can see, with the Parkside already. And my honest opinion, it ain't bad. It's not bad. The price-wise, 80 euros, is it a bargain? I'm not thinking it's such a great bargain, to be honest with you. And we'll move on to the DeWalt, and I'll tell you why in a minute. It's nothing big. It's just me being me. So we'll start off with the 40mm. $60. And we might as well use the same 100mm. We'll remove them now. Now, performance difference, guys, can you see any difference there? I can't really see any difference, to be honest. I can't really feel any difference either. I'm more comfortable using the DeWalt, but that's because I've had it for such a long time, so I'm not going to say it's a better drill because of that. You can see the performance wise, there's not much in it, to be honest. I suppose we'll drill a hole with the wood bit, and we'll use the 10mm wood bit, and we'll put it on speed 2 for the drilling, and we'll see is there much of a difference there performance wise. Now guys, both of these batteries were fully charged when we started, and just to show you anyway, the DeWalt or the Parkside is still showing a full charge. So now we'll run this in and we'll see what we're dealing with. Right, through. Now guys, I don't know whether that hit a knot or whether it's a bad bit. I don't think it hit a knot, to be honest with you. Like you can see it's smoking there at the moment. And we'll try the DeWalt, see if there's any difference. Now you could see it kind of struggled a bit. Now I hadn't got, that was on the max clutch setting. There is a drill setting. I probably should have put it into the drill setting, but we'll be fair with the DeWalt as well. We'll go the clutch setting. There is a drill setting on the DeWalt as well. We'll go this side and we'll see is there any kind of a difference. Sorry, that's just the... Now guys, you could see already, now I hadn't tightened that up enough, you've seen it slip, but you could see how quick the DeWalt ate into that timber. We'll do it again and we'll use the drill settings. We'll be fair, as I said, I'm fair on all my reviews. I'll give you the honest opinion. And we'll start it out on a piece of timber that we'll make sure both sides that there's no knots, just to be fair. Right, I suppose if we centralise that, we'll go here with the Parkside and here with the DeWalt. I don't think, actually we'll go this side with the DeWalt. I see a knot here, the timber might be a little bit harder here, and we'll put the Parkside on this side. So you can definitely see there is no knots, but there is a knot there. Just to get a fresh piece. We won't go into the knot though. We'll try and avoid it, just to be fair. So we'll start off with the Parkside again, and we'll remember to put it in the drill setting this time. It doesn't really make any odds, guys. It's just the clutch. Now guys, I'll show you already, right, what I'm talking about. I can hold this back. Now, I showed you, that's a fully charged battery. Well, it's not now anymore after doing that. But with the two of these have been running the same. The DeWalt, I can't hold the DeWalt back on that. But I'll show you now. We'll run another hole. Now look, it's even struggling in reverse. Look, it's smoking. You can see it coming out of it, look. Yeah, look, it's smoking away. So we'll stop that there, guys. And I couldn't remove that. I reckon the motor, you could see the smoke coming out of the motor. We'll have to get this out with the DeWalt. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest, guys. That's taken me by surprise, to be honest. and not a bother with the DeWalt. So guys, you can see it. You've seen it there for your own eyes. We'll go again with the DeWalt. No problems whatsoever. And just to be fair, we'll go again with the Parkside. Now guys, like, I don't know whether the camera picked that up, but the drill was smoking. Which, you know, let's be honest, I'm not happy with that. Now, it kind of behaved itself that time. But guys, you can see how much easier it is with the DeWalt. And that's the difference. That's the thing I was trying to point out to you. Now, the smoke coming out of that, that's not a good sign. Really isn't. Now, it could be, we could say it's only new, it could be oil. But I don't think so. You've seen the way it wouldn't retract a bit. It was stuck. It started smoking. So I'll let you make up your own mind on that one, guys. But for me, I can't really recommend that. I think I'll be actually bringing that back. And that's being honest. That wasn't pushing that hard. I've done that a million times with the DeWalt. Like, as I said, I used to be a carpenter by trade. And I know what this can do compared to this. That's the difference. Price-wise, there ain't much of a difference. If you want to go for this, by all means, go for it. You're not getting a bargain, as I said. They're throwing in those extra bits to make it seem like you're getting a bargain. I do be honest with all my reviews, and that's the way I stand on that. I couldn't recommend that. It's okay if you were giving it light use, but to me, that should be more powerful than the DeWalt. It isn't. You could see, it just, to me, it's not worth it. There's not a whole lot of difference in price. Yeah, it's only one battery, but that has stood the test of time, and that's why the professionals use them. And that's all the point I was ever trying to make. I don't, as I said, I've bought plenty of Parkside tools. I like Parkside. I'm not trying to badmouth them, but I ain't happy with that. This will be being returned, and that's where I stand on it, guys. So I hope you have enjoyed this one. I think it's been a good one. It's been a good kind of demonstration. For an extra few pound, put it into this. You'll have it for life, really, to be honest. If you are already invested in Parkside, go ahead and keep doing what you're doing. As I said, I'm not bashing tools. I give you an honest review, and that's my honest opinion. So on this one, it's a thumbs down, unfortunately. Sorry, Parkside, but it's the DeWalt for me. Okay, guys, we'll leave it there. Bit of a longer video than I anticipated, but yeah, I suppose a good one. All right, guys, stay tuned for more.